To the news in details now, after leading the EU's diplomatic efforts in the Gambia for almost 5 years, outgoing EU Ambassador His Excellency Corrado Pampaloni was at the Presidency on Thursday to bid farewell to His Excellency President Barrow. Ambassador Pampaloni expressed deep affection for the Gambia and commended the government's efforts in consolidating democracy. Mariama Dem has more in this report.
After completing his 4-year term as the European Union Ambassador to the Gambia, His Excellency Corrado Pampaloni bid farewell to President Adama Barrow during a meeting on Thursday, August 22, 2024 at the State House in Banjul. Reflecting on his time in the country, Ambassador Pampaloni commends the Gambia for its peaceful approach in addressing challenges, particularly in the areas of transitional justice, security sector reform, consolidating democracy, and the recent regazetting of the draft constitution, among others.
I will leave the country at the end of next week. It's a very sad moment for me, but I know that the legacy that we have created together will be strong and will even be stronger in the future. We mentioned the thing that we have done together, the support that the European Union has given to the Gambia to achieve some of their main tasks. It's what we mentioned was the transition to a full transition to a democratic country that will probably complete the cycle with the new constitution.
The outgoing ambassador also highlights some of the EU-funded projects in the Gambia, such as creating job opportunities, and assured their continuation.
A lot of projects where the government is, of course, aware but is not a direct stakeholder. We work also with international organizations like the United Nations, the UNDP, the UNICEF, and UNFP. So we are doing, let's say, a 360 degrees cooperation with the country. On the migration, there is not only one aspect, but we need to consider the migration as a 360-degree problems that starts with the reason why young Gambians want to leave the country. So this why is called also root cause. And we are working on the root causes of the Gambia because, as His Excellency Barrow said, the richness of a country is the youth. And if we don't help the youth to remain in the country, that richness goes away. So we are creating jobs. We are further exploring the possibilities of the diversification of the creation of jobs and creation also of study, of skill.
President Barrow, on the other hand, expressed his gratitude for the ambassador's dedicated service and acknowledges the strong partnership between the Gambia and the European Union. He praises the EU's contributions to various development initiatives in the country, including the construction of modern police stations. The President also sought the EU's continued partnership to address irregular migration in the Gambia. Meanwhile, the EU and the Gambia have a strong and cooperative relationship, with the EU providing significant financial assistance to support the country's development goals in governance, human rights and economic development initiatives. Over the years, the EU and the Gambia have collaborated on projects to promote economic growth, enhance infrastructure, and strengthen governance and democracy. The partnership between the European Union and the Gambia remains positive and constructive, focusing on sustainable development and prosperity for the country. Mariama Dem, reporting for Star TV News.